So this is a Cloud Ranger with a Cox Black Widow 049. Little project I did over the winter. And this plane is from Herr Engineering, and you get it through SIG manufacturing. Spent about 3 weeks building it, and bought about 25 different 049 engines online. Just went absolutely crazy. So I have various B style and TD engines, medallions, but just wanted to start with this one. This is on the smaller end of the scale of what they recommend. They say 049061. I think they really meant for Norvell style motors. I didn't realize it at the time. A lot of people online think that an 049 won't pull this, but I think it will. I did have to put about 1 ounce of lead in the nose. Had I known that, I think maybe I would have just gone with a Norvell or something bigger. I have a Queen Bee at home, which would probably, if I ever put that in here, I would be able to take the lead out. So one thing I was trying in here is this is a throttled motor. You can't tell by directly looking at it, but it has a needle in the back going through the venturi, and it basically just closes off the air. So effectively it runs rich, really rich. It's not a great throttle. RPM range is about 8,000 at idle to 14,000, maybe 14.5 wide open. I also have an aftermarket glow head on, which boosted RPM on the reed valve engines by about 500. On the TD, it actually revved the motor up by over 1,000 RPM. So I put as much of my weight as forward as possible, like the battery and such. So anyhow, this will be the first flight. I have a set of floats for it to go on it should this be successful. It's been windy here, so I haven't had a chance to really fly it. So this is the least windy day, and it's starting to rain, so I better get my flight in fast. All right. I would say that's more than adequate power.
Yeah. Did you half throttle?
Yeah, whatever it is considered half throttle. So the throttle response is not great. Well, you better anticipate you need throttle. So that's an idle. And the mixture between throttle and high speed is a good compromise. You know, I run it a little bit lean on the top end just so the bottom end will survive.
I lost it.
You got that thing zoomed in, Did
Bring it low. I lost it.
Got it?
There it is. It's hard to see it through the clouds.
Yeah, I gotta to get some dual rates set up on this guy too, because it is touchy. I gave it a lot more throw than they recommended.
So that burnt up the gas already?
Was that?
That was all the gas in it.
Yep. Awesome.
Not bad for a maiden flight, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Man, I got a lot of elevator throw changes to make. Huh? So yeah, like on the throttle, because the way you're just making it really rich. If you're coming in at an idle, whatever 8,000 RPMs an idle, it's not really an idle. You pretty much have to land it out of fuel. It's kind of like a turbine. You better anticipate you need power, because by the time you throw it full, you got about counting to 5 before you get it all. So I was actually impressed. That was a lot more power than I thought it would be.